Retiring, retire, and retirement. Last time I was on the podcast, we discussed how the modern retirement is an age-old game with some brand new rules. But the beliefs that surround retirement are still outdated. When defined and in context, retiring, retire, and retirement need to be renewed to reflect their modern identity. To start the discussion, we'll look at the existing definitions and contexts that surround retirement. Then, we'll reframe and define the words for their modern form. Retirement defined. According to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, retirement is defined as an act of retiring, and remember that, retiring, or the state of being retired. It is a withdrawal from one's position or occupation or from working life. It is the age at which one normally retires and a place of seclusion or privacy. Retirement. The definition has three core ideas: termination of career, withdrawal and seclusion, and aging. Retirement's not off to a good start. And let's look closer at that definition. There's something interesting in there. In definition 1A, we raised your attention to retiring. Certainly, if Merriam-Webster references the verb retiring while defining retirement, they provide a definition for the verb of retiring, right? Wrong. You can go online and check this for yourself. The Merriam-Webster dictionary does not provide a definition for the verb retiring. However, Merriam-Webster does provide a definition for retiring as an adjective. And as an adjective, retiring is used to describe someone who is recessive, withdrawn, and sheepish. Unfortunately for retirement's image, retiring is once again synonymous with withdrawal and seclusion. Maybe an act of retiring is more positive, but to satisfy the verb retiring, Merriam-Webster will direct you to the transitive verb retire. The definition of retire is as follows: to withdraw from one's position or occupation or conclude one's professional career. Withdrawal and seclusion, once again. The definitions of retirement, retiring, and retire are all littered with elements of termination, withdrawal, and seclusion. These outdated definitions of retiring, retire, and retirement only represent a fraction of the modern retirement journey. As we explore the perception of the retirement word, perhaps definitions are too academic. Maybe the R words have different meanings in different contexts. Retiring for the night means turning out the lights and drifting away into semi-conscious solitude. Withdrawal and seclusion. Retiring a $20 bill means nullifying its value and shredding the worthless bill to bits. Withdrawal and termination. Retiring a batter in baseball means ruling him out and forcing him off the playing field. 3 strikes. Retiring is out. In a final attempt to provide context for retirement that may be positive, I turned to Google and searched "use retire" in a sentence. Below are the first 5 sentences that Google returned with no selective bias. Most people retire at age 65. He is hoping to retire early on medical grounds. He had to retire due to ill health. She was forced to retire early from teaching because of ill health. And he has no plans to retire as the editor of the magazine. Once again, we find excessive negativity surrounding the terminal nature of retirement. And now we've introduced failing health. In modern context, retiring and retire are synonymous with discouraging endings. By definition and in context, retirement, retiring, and retire are all synonymous with closure, loss of value, utility, failing health, withdrawal, and seclusion. Retirement is terribly misrepresented by the current definitions and contexts. These words must be recontextualized to reflect their place in the modern retirement journey and redefined to represent their modern identity. The modern retirement journey that I'm alluding to is defined by 3 phases. First, the process of retiring occurs as you step down from your professional career and step into your personal retirement. Phase 2 takes place on the day you retire. And the third phase of the retirement journey includes the preliminary years of retirement. Right now, we'll put up a graphic to illustrate the stark difference between the outdated and modern context of retiring, retire, and retirement, followed by some modern definitions. For those of you listening on the podcast, you can go to retirementorship.com, episode 139, to view these sketches and their concepts. For those of you on YouTube, you can take a look at the images now. The retirement journey in the outdated context included a period of working, then retiring, or the day you retire, and a formal retirement. All 3 events took place on the same day when you retired. Then you were retired. In the modern context, your work life includes a period of retiring, then the day you retire, followed by your retirement. Professionally, in the outdated version, working involved staying in your career until the day you retired, and then you became retired. It was retirement cliff. But in the modern retirement journey, retiring is a period of time for you to start stepping away from your career so that the final step that occurs happens on the day that you retire. It's a stepping down into retirement professionally. Personally, the retirement cliff included elements of working up until the day you retire and then entering a bewildering retirement that lie ahead of you with no context and no structure. In the modern retirement journey, the retiring period while you are still employed includes elements of stepping up into a personal retirement, such that on the day you retire, you are working on an upward trajectory towards a fulfilling life. Next are the modern definitions of retirement. First, the entire retirement journey is the period that encompasses the process of retiring, the day you retire, and the preliminary years of retirement. Retiring, as a verb, is the process of stepping down from your professional career while simultaneously developing into a personally fulfilling retirement. Retire, as a verb, is the act of leaving a career and entering retirement. There's the terminal point. And retirement, as a noun, is the period of life that occurs after the day you retire. Historically, the retirement journey has overlooked the process of retiring, which led to a professional cliff and entering a bewildering world of personal retirement experiences. In the modern retirement journey, the process of retiring takes place during your final working years, so that on the day you retire, it is the final step down professionally and the final step up into your personally fulfilling retirement. In their modern form, retiring is a positive development. The day you retire marks the moment your career ends and uninhibited personal freedom begins. And retirement is the greatest period of life that offers unbounded opportunities for a life filled with purpose and personal satisfaction.
If you enjoyed that, you would love being part of our free membership community. It's called Retire Membership and it has a host of benefits all for free. For example, you can always buy my book, 3D Retirement Income, on Amazon. But if you join us at Retire Membership, we will send you either a hard copy or paperback for free, provide the ebook and the audiobook so that you can listen to it if you don't have time to read it. In addition to that, we'll also provide you with a bunch of content that you can't get anywhere else. For example, we have our quarterly Retire Mentorship magazine, which comes out quarterly and has no ads whatsoever. It's just timely content to help you stay the course. We also have workbooks for our free online workshop to help you get the most out of those, flowcharts to help you make better decisions, and a weekly email to provide timely content that you can unsubscribe from at any time. We never ask for any payment information, and we never share your information with anyone else. We just want to provide timely content and help you stay the course to retire successfully and stay successfully retired. There's no reason to wait, so join us now at retiremembership.com, where you can click on the link in the description and it'll go right there. We can't wait to see you in the community. Cheers.